No, but seriously though, the energy levels are fucking nuts right now. What the did I do last night? I didn't eat. Didn't have dinner. That's huge. That's what it was, wasn't it? I didn't have to digest anything last night while I was sleeping. That's definitely part of it. The eating window that we've been operating in has been beautiful. You've been lacking sort of. You need a little bit more protein, and we've sort of been, we sort of had our hands tied when it comes to that. But the eating window is crucial. Crazy. Obviously, told you guys a little bit about my story. Yeah. I don't know enough about you, but let's get to know you, obviously, and then I'll give you some of my feedback, and let's train. The guys your age and myself, what I should have been on when I was your age was just constant training all day long, dude, because we had the energy for it. So bro, this is good. I'm happy you reached out. This is COVID and injuries and everything, right? So that's crazy. Oh no, thank you. But I was I won't take no for this. Dark, of course. So the technique. So, when that ball comes to you, you need to take a second to pre-deal with it before it comes. Yeah, so that means that extra drama, that slow motion approach to the ball. You meet the ball. If it's coming to you firm, you come to the ball and then let up. Okay? Doesn't matter how fast that ball comes into you, you slow the game down as soon as that ball comes to you. Where's the light, bro? Moon still out? Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
by him. He's a defender. You figure that shit out. Get around him. Yeah. Hit again, hit again. Get in! Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Water. Love your right foot, huh? So yeah, you set up here. Yeah. But what if you have to do that? You're gonna do that? That's why you're on your toes like this. Because you can do that or that. We have to take those steps in between. You're not gonna do that, yeah? Bring your toes. Bring... Yeah. Yeah. That's my leg getting the best of me right there. Should I make excuses? Envision what would come before the spray. That's it. Okay, just time it properly. Right foot, left foot. Go. These are all moments in games. Him, he's gonna play that ball in. He just f***ed up 3 times, so now he's gonna get his head out of the gutter where it's at, because he just threw himself off. Me, my leg hurts like a bitch, so I gotta deal with that. You're bored as fuck. Who's gonna happen in the game? So you gotta deal with that. All scenarios that'll happen in the game. Oops. Ball hit my head and went in the net. Nope. Be ready. Yeah. Good. There you go. Nice job. Good keeper. Oh, that was a brutal session.
Obviously, like, for these guys to come out this early, you have to provide some kind of value, right, to them, which is usually in the form of advice.
Yeah.
So do you watch out for things and be like, and focus on the amount of value that you give them, or do you just call it as you see it?
If I need to open my mouth to
provide value in scenarios like this, then there's a problem. If I'm wanting to influence somebody by pushing them to make a decision, like showing out early like this, if I have to open my mouth on top of that to provide value, then there's a problem. These boys should be absorbing everything that they can from a situation like this, because these examples are a dime a dozen, 1 in a million. An example of somebody who's been knocked down so many times and who's still just, and I'm speaking in the third person because I honestly can't explain half of the reason why I do what I do. So for them to want value, they have to seek it themselves. I provide enough value in just leading by example. That's all I gotta say about that.
Have you ever walked onto the field and not felt the fire that I see was inside you when you walked on it today?
Oh, absolutely.
And what do you do in that process? Do you instantly just focus on understanding why that feeling's there, or do you just sort of discipline and power through it?
Well, back when I didn't feel the fire, I would question why I'm distracted, for example. But back then, I didn't understand what was in front of me. I didn't understand what football was. I didn't respect it. I was young, right? I grew up in North America, so there were a lot of other things than football as a priority for a 16, 17-year-old. But now, I respect football. I understand what it takes to get to where I want to go in football. I understand what it has taken those before me. And respect is everything when it comes to high-level sport. So for me to respect football the way that I do, I understand one simple thing, and it's that in order for me to get to where I want to go, I have to do what my destination wants of me. And this is exactly it. Every single day, all day long, nothing but. So yeah, I understand that I have to earn it, man. So if there wasn't a fire in me, I'd be worried for myself, to be honest.
I noticed that, like, if you fuck up a bit or something, or like somebody fucks up, and you'll just cut it out instantly and restart. Is there any other things that you apply that to?
Yeah, I have very high standards. I know what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
And I seek perfection. So if I fall short of that at all, then I have to do it again, because I know that I can do it better. That's one of my favorite quotes. Seek perfection, settle for excellence. And that's what we're seeking with everything that we do.
I remember you saying that you're mostly sort of in it by yourself and stuff like that, but have you ever had a person like that to sort of train you, like ask you to show up early, do training sessions, or was that all in your own hands?
Never.
All in your own hands.
I had to learn that shit the hard way.
Yeah.
You see shit on TV, you see shit in movies, you know. No, I've never. And obviously, I'm not saying that they're not out there. You know, those great mentors. Obviously, they're out there. I've never had that.
Yeah.
I've never had that ever. It's all been from me.
Who was the closest to it?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Never had that. Never had anybody telling me, fam, you need to do more. Push. You know, if you want this, this is what it takes. You have to learn this the hard way. You know. And getting an opportunity because of natural talent or whatever, and then just not being ready for it. And I had to learn that the hard way over and over and over again. Until I finally came to the realization that I'm not enough. I'm not doing enough. I'm not ready, and that's on me. So I started to do more, and then I got sent a message in the form of a certain injury. And then just everything came to me at once, you know, and it was crazy. It was almost like I saw the next couple years of my life in that ambulance, laying down on my way to the hospital. You know, somebody speaking to me, in order for you to not only come back from this injury, But in order for you to get to where you want to go, you have to do more. You got to wake up. You got to live like you're there already. I had to climb out of a hole myself and realize these things on my own, you know, and now I'm trying to share this with others, share this with the world, you know. But now we're gonna get there. Mark my words. Bet that shit.